The Calico Mountains near Barstow, California, have a myriad of off-road trails to explore. This is due to a rich mining history dating back to the 1880s. Because of this, roads were carved into almost every area of these mountains.
Don't get too excited. That's what I said, don't get too excited.
But if you're looking for a rock crawling challenge, this area has a king of them to put your rig to the test. Today we're going to tour the Duran Gatekeeper. This 200-foot long obstacle has seen many rigs over the years. It is thought of as a make it or break it kind of trail, because once you've committed to entering, backing out can be just as challenging as going forward. Welcome to 4x4 Places with a Jeep named Mr. Green, and this is the Gatekeeper. To get to the Calico Mountains and the Duran Gatekeeper, head to Yermo, California, which is 12 miles east of Barstow off of Interstate 15. Take exit 194 for Yermo and Calico Road and go north for 2.5 miles to Duran Scenic Drive. It is the second marked dirt road that you come to on the right. Drive up the main canyon road for 0.6 of a mile and turn left into a wide gulch. Travel 0.2 miles up this gulch to what normal people would call a dead end to get to the start of the Gatekeeper. The 200 feet to the top of this gorge is what people come here to attempt. If you make it to the top, it is only another 235 feet to where the bypass to the Gatekeeper joins the Duran Canyon Trail. Overall, it is 1,450 feet from where you turn out of the main canyon to where you join the Duran Canyon bypass. To my knowledge, none of the parts of the Gatekeeper are formally named, but for ease of understanding this obstacle, I'm going to break the 200-foot distance into 5 parts. First is the approach, which then gets you to the V-notch, followed by what I call the hole. This is usually the toughest spot. After the hole, you have the exit. This is a short section before you get to the ledge, the last major challenge before reaching the top.
Way to go, Mr. Green.
The first 65 feet or so is what I'm calling the approach. This section changes a little every year, sometimes harder, sometimes easier. To this day, this is still marked on many maps as the Duran Scenic Drive. Imagine this once smooth and paved. It's hard to fathom now, but years of erosion can change anything, especially when it is regularly exposed to this. Even light rains can turn this into a raging river. The wetter the winter, the more changes we find in the spring. The V-notch is more of an obstacle than a section of the trail. This steep climb is trickier than it looks due to an undercut that catches the driver rear tire. Getting over the V-notch gets you another 25 feet up the trail. Next up is what I call the hole. Traditionally, this is the toughest part of the Gatekeeper. Every year, the hole seems to get deeper and the space between the rocks wider. Although these clips are a couple of years old, this is still very good advice for tackling the hole.
So you're going to want to put that wheel right back there. So nice and easy when you start to come forward. Barely turn driver. Yeah, okay. Good. Keep it right there. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Don't turn. Don't turn. Driver. Driver. All right, now you down. Go down in the back, all right? Right? Yeah. Blindfold that whole rear. You're gonna go, all right. I want you to stay right where you're at, just come forward. Just gonna go up. Easy. Keep going. All right.
If only it was always that easy. The area above the hole is what I'm calling the exit. It is about 35 feet of crawling over large stone ledges. Occasionally the rains will bring some fresh boulders down to spice things up.
Get Ozzy's clear though, isn't he? Yeah, I think he's good.
To get out of the Gatekeeper, you have to bump up a ledge about 5 feet tall. Giving it gas on the right line seems to give the best results. Reaching the top is always a good reason for celebration. Here's another view of the ledge in a year that had lots of new boulders in the trail. After the ledge, another 235 feet of trail gets you to where the bypass for the Gatekeeper drops back into Duran Canyon. The Duran Canyon Trail is covered in a separate 4x4 Places tour. I have so much video of this place. I'd just like to take a couple of minutes to share some of the interesting moments from over the years.
Yeah! Woo! Snap that pick.
Hey, your car dog.
Slow, baby, slow. That's not good.
Car driver, don't turn. Passenger, go! Oh, you had it.
Damn it.
Real slow.
You gotta interview until you touch. There you go. Okay. Back touching, you're good.
So what are your favorite 4x4 places? Please leave a comment and let me know. If you enjoyed this tour, please subscribe.